Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC TV. Presented in part by Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, Summers Funeral Home, Great Oaks Career Campuses, the Fayette County Public Health Department, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, M&M Fasteners and M&M Turf, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Kirk's Furniture, the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's post-game show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Along with Dave Bullever, this is Randy Young, and welcome into high school boys basketball, a rare Saturday afternoon broadcast as we're at the Premier Hartman Gymnasium as the Miami Trace Panthers 15-0 and 6-0 in the FAC, taking on the second place Jackson Ironmen, who come into the contest this afternoon just a half game out of first place at 6-1. And they're 13-3 overall. Both teams were victorious last night in Friday night basketball action. Team that's kind of getting a little bit closer to this Chillicothe, who knocked off Washington Courthouse. They're currently at 4-3 in the league. So it's Miami Trace and Jackson doing battle. When we come back, we'll take a look at these two teams. So stay with us on our pregame show. Right here on WCHC, we're Washington Courthouse Communication. S&D Family Tires, located at 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse, remind you that you'll find top brand name tires right in their showroom. Steve and his staff can offer you a wide variety, including Bridgestone and Cooper. You'll find an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounting tires for $12, balancing tires for $12. They offer rotation, alignment, and so much more. Call for an appointment or stop by. Give them a call at 740-313-7425 or stop by 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse. Open daily 8 to 5, Saturdays 8 to noon. Back here at Miami Trace High School, along Dave Bullever, Randy Young. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday afternoon. We can take a look at these two teams. First of all, coming into today's contest, we mentioned Jackson is 13-3 overall, 6-1 in the FAC. You take a look, though, at their schedule. Even though they've had some interesting wins, they're averaging around 55 points a game and giving up around 46.5 contests. They have had at least 4 games I'm looking through where it could have went either way. Back on December the 7th, they played host to Loganell and won that one in overtime, 40-38. Then they came back against Greenfield McLean, also at home, back on the December the 17th, and beat them only by 1 point, 47-46, and that was after having a 31-15 halftime lead. Talk about things kind of falling apart for you in the second half, huh? And then a little bit later on, January the 9th, a Thursday night, Washington Courthouse went down to Jackson, and Steve Jenkins hit a three-pointer with 4.7 seconds left in the contest as Courthouse beat Jackson beat Washington Courthouse 30-29. Then they lost to Willersburg 85-81 in double overtime. So that's 4 games. And then the 5th game would be at Chillicothe on the 17th. They won that one 54-52. And Jenkins again hit a game-winning free throw with 7.1 seconds left to clinch that contest. So as you can look there, Jackson is right on that edge there that, they're 13-3, but they could have lost another, maybe 2-3 more games and would not be in contention right now. So Coach Morrow started basically his lineup. He's only got one senior on the entire team. That's Garrett Lade. Meanwhile, they started 2 years ago with 4 freshmen, and they were 12-12. Last year, the sophomores, they went to 16-8, and now here they are at their junior year, and they're 13-3. Meanwhile, for Miami Trace, they've had a couple close ones as well in the contest throughout the season. You're 15-0, but sometimes, you got to have good luck to have any luck at all. You look at the schedule here. Logan Elm, a team that we just mentioned there, that Jackson won in the second game of the season overtime, 40-38. Miami Trace played them the night before, December the 6th, at Logan Elm, and only won by 52-46 score. Then they beat Jackson on the 13th, 54-47. And in that game for Miami Trace, it was Guthrie with 18 and Trey Robinson with 11 to lead the scoring attack. Then Miami Trace went into the holiday tournament. They were down by 12 points against London at one time, and they battled back and won that one 57-54. So there's at least 3 games that's very, very close. And then later on, of course, they played Washington Courthouse in a game we broadcast. You might remember that was the game in which Gage Bowers hit 10 out of 10 from the free throw line in the last 4 minutes of the game and clinched the win for the Panthers. So there's 4 games. Then they went to Chillicothe on the 24th. They won that one 54-52. And then the following night they went to Waverly and they won that one 44-42. So there's 5 games. So right there, that was at least by a couple points. The Panthers deciding the victory. Last night, by the way, they did beat Greenfield McLean 52-33. So as you can see, both teams winning records. But again, it's like anything else. Sometimes you can win by a good margin. Other times you got to hold on by the skin of your teeth and hope you can pull it out. And so far, these teams have done very, very well for that. In the reserve game a little bit earlier this afternoon, Miami Trace was victorious with that one, 35-28 over Jackson. In that contest, Carter Davidson with 14 points and Ty Huffman with 10 to lead the Panthers. Meanwhile, was Aston Fannin with 8 points to lead Jackson. Currently underway in girls basketball, battle for first place. Of course, it'll be Hillsboro and Greenfield McLean. That will be starting in about 5-10 minutes from now. Of course, Hillsboro right now is undefeated in the league. Hillsboro's only lost 1 game. Of course, later tonight here on WCHC, we will be doing the varsity game between the Panthers and the Blue Line Ladies. Now, a reminder that there's only 2 quarters in the reserve game tonight, so they will not start until 6 o'clock. The varsity game will start at around 7, but we'll still take care at about 6:45. So, again, if you plan on coming out to that, please do so. But a reminder, the doors will open up just a little bit later. Again, tip-off is not now till 6, and again, they will play only 2 quarters and then the 4 quarters of the varsity. We're going to take a break. We'll take about a 90-second break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, national anthem, and the play-by-play as it's Jackson and Miami Trace doing battle in boys basketball right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
You have the power to protect your children against serious diseases like measles, cancer caused by HPV, and whooping cough. Vaccines work with your child's natural defenses to help them safely develop protection from diseases. Fayette County Public Health is offering childhood immunizations by appointment. Late appointments are available. For more information or to schedule, call 740-335-5910.
As a U.S. veteran, you have serviced your country well. Now it's time to let us serve you. The Fayette County Veterans Service Commission provides free assistance for both veterans and their families. To learn more about the services we provide, please give us a call at 740-335-1610.
M&M Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. M&M supplies our customers with all types of fasteners, from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. M&M Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's one part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, M&M can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
Freedoms we enjoy, we ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Ironmen of Jackson High School, number 0, senior Garrett Legg. Number 2, junior Stephen Jenkins. Number 3, junior Charlie Woodard. Number 4, junior Ryan Simons. And number 10, junior Bernie Wolford. Head coach of the Ironmen is Max Morrow. And now for the starters for your Miami Trace Panthers. Number 4, freshman Gage Bowers. Number 5, sophomore Julian Baker. Number 22, senior Sky Salyers. Number 23, senior Trey Robinette. And number 33, junior Adam Guthrie. Head coach of the Panthers is Ben Ackley.
Osiré, once again, it's going to be Garrett Lade, Stephen Jenkins, Charlie Woodward, Ryan Simons, and Bodie Wolford, their outstanding quarterback for the football team. Miami Trace, starting 5, same as been about all year. Freshman, Gage Bowers, Julian Baker, Sky Salyers, Trey Robinette, and Adam Guthrie, the big guy in the middle. Ball's tipped up, and it's controlled by Miami Trace, and here we go. battle first against second in the FAC. With the ball will be Bowers to the right side, flips it back out, top the key to Baker, around the left side to Sayers. Cross pass from Guthrie over to Bowers. 3, good. And just like that, 20 seconds off the clock, and we got a 3-pointer by Bowers, and it's 3-0 favor of Miami Trace. Starting to drive and crashing the boards will be Wolford, and he'll be fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on Bowers, his first. So Wolford will go to the line wearing one of those protective nose guards. First 3 throws up, it's good. .24 left here in the opening period. Segment, good. So after the foul, Wolford takes advantage of it, hits 2 free throws, and it's 3-2 Trace, 7:20 first quarter. Again, both these teams played less than 18 hours ago. Guthrie, double team, and we're going to have a tied ball, and the possession arrow gives it to Jackson, so a Trace turnover. Well, you got to figure Jackson's going to double team Guthrie every time he gets the ball. So he's just kind of have to keep the cool a little bit, I guess. Pass now over to the right side, over to Jenkins. Pass, top of the key to Simons. Back to Jenkins, long 3. No good. Rebound, no good by Jackson. And coming down with it will be Guthrie. Bowers, Baker wants to go inside. Back out to Robinette. Trey, pass across the lane to Baker, tries to go up with it. Ball's knocked loose, and rebound by Jackson. Coming down with it will be Jenkins. On the baseline, and a 3 by Jenkins as he got a nice pass from Simons. So they take advantage of the rebound there. And it's now 5-3 in favor of Jackson. Bowers. Guthrie, 1-on-1. He's got leg on him, coming from behind, trying to get the steal will be Jenkins, and he will draw the foul, I believe. Now they're going to call that on Garrett Legg. So Legg will get the foul on him, and Adam will go to the line to shoot the 3 throws. In and out, will go. Adams been in double figures all 15 games this season for Miami Trace, averaging around 17 a game. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Jackson. Adam usually doesn't miss his 3 throws. He did that time. Woodward. Now back out top the key to Wolford. Now go over to Jenkins. Little shutter step down the left side. Trying to force it, puts it up, no good. Guthrie comes down with the board. Second defensive rebound for Miami Trace. Robinette, leaner, gets it over to the corner. Sayers, 3. Salyers, I'm sorry. I keep saying Sayers, it's Sowers. So Sky with the launch of 3. It's Trace back up 6-5. Skip pass in the corner, and that was to Woodard, and as he went underneath, down low, delayed, ball is knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Jackson with the ball underneath their own bucket. With Simons with the ball. Long pass way out front to Jenkins. Now they come to the right side to Woodard. He'll back it up. Now they go back to Simons. tucking his ears, so it must be a play they got coming up. Nice pass in the low post, and the give and go to Woodward. He makes it on the driving layup, and he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three. Good assist there by Jackson.
Fouls on number 5, Jordan Baker, his first.
So Woodford picks up his 4th foul, and he's got a chance to go for number 5 here. If he makes the old-fashioned three, and it does not go. Rebound comes down to Guthrie. Foul, by the way, was on Baker, Miami Trace, his first, team foul number 2. Sowers, Robinette, Sowers, Robinette. Left side now to Baker. Looked like he wanted to go for the three, backs it up a little bit. He's got Jenkins on him. Now Woodford picks him up on defense. Kills the drive at the foul line. Sowers back to Bowers. Long three, no good. Fisher said nope. It's out of bounds. It hit the top of the backboard. So that's an automatically, it's out of bounds, and that will be a turnover as well. It's more of a dead ball, I guess, turnover, but Trace with 2 early turnovers in the first 4 minutes. Out front between Simons. Now to Jenkins for the three. No good. Partially blocked. And Trey Robinette gets hammered a little bit in the face. And that will be called on Woodford. So that will be his first foul. Lade's already got a foul, so 2 fouls now on Jackson as well. 7-6, Jackson leads, 3.5. Pass, baseline, Guthrie. Misses an easy bunny. Rebound comes down to Jackson. On the fast break, Woodward, skip pass. Left corner, long three, launched, no good by Jackson. That was by Woodward. Rebound, Miami Trace. Sowers, now back out front. Robinette sets, launches the three. Nope, no good. Rebound, Jackson. Here we go, run and gun. It'll be interesting to see what the rotation will be for the teams coming back such short break between games from last night, David. Whether they'll go the same rotation or maybe toward the second half, might have to use the subs a little bit more. We'll see. Woodford got the ball. Outstanding athlete for Jackson. Now out front, now to Woodward, another good one. Legs got it. Over around the corner. Jenkins starts to go up against, and ball stolen by Bowers. Backdoor pass, left, good for Guthrie. So a turnover by Jackson after the steal by Bowers, and then Robinette will come down and get the layup. First 2 points off turnovers, and that puts Trace back up 8-7 with just under 2 minutes left. Skip pass to the left corner to Woodward. Back out front to Simons. Now on the right side, Jenkins all the way back over to the court. He punched that ball a little bit, David. Kind of like he used his fists. Starts to drive. It's stolen again. Another turnover. Jackson trying to get a little fancy. Bowers comes down with it. Miss it. Duck City by Trey Robinette. Another big play by Miami Trace. Dunko Citio. And it's 10-7. And I hate to say it, but Robinette was practicing that during the pregame. I saw him before they started the game.
Refs can't bust him now.
That was a no-doubter. They set him up beautifully on that dunk. That can get the crowd into the game. Woodford loses the ball, partially deflected by Bowers into the backcourt. Simons will pick it up. We're down to under a minute. 10-7. Panthers playing with a little bit extra jump in their step right now. Now out front to Woodard. Seimer. Now back to Woodard. High post. Wooford. Triple team. Jenkins gets the screen, tries to go in. How he got away with a travel, I do not know, and they're going to say it's off. Jackson, you got to be kidding me. What in the world? He drove the ball, and somehow the ball got tied up, and nothing was called. In fact, they said it came off the hands of Trace. Whitaker is now in for the Panthers in the final 30 seconds as Baker's out. Wolford, partially deflected again by Bowers. Tight defense by the Panthers. Jenkins, they try to trap him in the corner. He's trying to do something. He just throws it up and hits the side of the backboard and goes out of bounds. That'd be a big error there by Jackson with about 0.7 seconds left. Bowers, Robinette will throw it from three-quarters court, and that will end the first period of play. But we got one in the books. This may end up living up to what we're expecting, a good close one. We'll find out as the second quarter starts in about 30 seconds. But right out after the first, it's the Panthers up 10-7 over Jackson on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication.
Every journey is unique. Right now, students living in 36 Southwest Ohio school districts can explore over 30 hands-on programs offered across 4 Great Oaks campuses, including Laurel Oaks and Wilmington. These extraordinary opportunities for high school juniors and seniors are tuition-free and feature state-of-the-art labs designed to prepare students for whatever comes next. Pursue your passions, play to your strengths, discover your greatness. Great Oaks. Visit greatoaks.com.
Along with Dave Woolever, Randy Young with you. Play-by-play action. The first of 2 today here at Miami Trace. Boys basketball make up from a couple weeks ago. Jackson and Trace playing here on a Saturday afternoon. Tonight, it's girls basketball, Courthouse and Miami Trace. We'll take the air with the varsity game around 6:45 or so. Second period begins. Miami Trace will have the ball. Robinette, Bowers, Sowers, Whitaker, and Guthrie. Nice little move inside and left. Goodbye. Robinette, he's got 6. Leads the team in scoring. Celebrating, announcing that he's going to West Liberty Salem to play football, Dave. Made that announcement on his account the other day. Congratulations to him. We've seen a lot of kids from this area go down to West Liberty Salem and play some sports. Right side, Woodward back out front, and Sowers will get Robinette with an inside reach on the foul. So that'll be his first. Team foul number 1 here in the second period. Again, in case you're not familiar with basketball that much, you play basically till you commit your 5th foul in the quarter, then you start shooting bonuses. Floater by Jackson, no good. It's missed by Woodard. Rebound by Mr. Guthrie. Inside, Whitaker, little 6-footer, good on the baseline for 2. So Cade with a bucket. That's 14-7 in favor of the Panthers. Around the perimeter. Now they come now to the right side. Jenkins in the corner. Lobs it back out now to Simons. Woodard. Jenkins a 3. So Jenkins picks up his second 3 of the game. And it's now 14-10 in favor of the Panthers. Robinette with the ball. Cross-court pass. Sky with the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Jackson. That's all. There's their 5th defensive rebound. Jenkins sees an opening, stops, pops, got it. He's going to be fouled on the release. So Jenkins will pick up the foul after the shot goes in. And they're going to call that one Bowers, and that will be his second foul. And Coach Ackley will pace the sideline. He hasn't slowed down any since he had that heart attack, did he?
Not even a little.
That was last season, in case folks missed that one. Doing well. Free throw's good. 14-13. Jackson back in the game. Ball's loose up. Another turnover. Trace. Wolford comes down. Head fake. Off the glass. Good for two. Nice play there. So, Woodward goes coast to coast with it. Jackson now has regained the lead. 15-14. They're on an 8-0 run. Whitaker holds the ball. Tries to go back door. Ball's knocked loose. Another turnover by Miami Trace. That's their fourth, and now turnover by Jackson. Their second, and a blocking foul will be called on the Ironman. And the fans are not happy about that one in front of us. Official said it is a block, not an offensive foul. Whitaker will come out. Baker back in. Foul on Simons is his first. Baker to Guthrie. Ball's knocked loose, and he travels with the ball. Another turnover on Miami Trace. That's 5 now during this 8-0 run by Jackson. Coach Merle telling his team to settle down, settle down. We're doing fine. Simons comes across the timeline. We're under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Don't forget at halftime, the Kirk's Furniture Halftime Show. Update you on some stats, much more. Pass, foul line, turnaround jumper, no good. Woodard, rebound by Miami Trace. 6 defensive rebounds now for them. Bowers clears out the side. Sowers tries to go to Guthrie, and it comes off the hands of one of the Jackson players. Guthrie's quiet. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He hasn't scored yet. Now, got to tie the shoe again. We're quickly getting that done. Now it's back in play. And the pass in Robinette. Turnover, number 6. That's 4 turnovers here in the second quarter so far for the Panthers. And now Jackson is going to hold the ball a little bit. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone by Miami Trace. Now Coach Ackley trying to see maybe get it back-to-back. Down the left side. Shot put up by Word. No good. Bowers with the rebound. Gage comes down, and he misses the shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Here comes the Ironman again. Over to the left side. Starts to drive. Skip pass. Simers passes up the easy shot. Gets it back all the way front to Jenkins. He gets a pick. He's got Guthrie on him. Stops. Backdoor pass. And a little head fake move by Woodard. No good. Rebounded by the Panthers. Here comes Robinette off the glass. No good. Ball batted around. Guthrie gets his offensive rebound. Passes it over to Bowers. 3. Got it. Second 3 in the game for Bowers. 6 points. Big offensive rebound there by the Panthers. And that breaks that 8-0 string that they were trailing by after they had had a 14-7 lead at one time. Now it's 17-15 in favor of the Panthers. Jenkins, right side. Guthrie's on him. Try a little shake and bake move. Gets Guthrie up in the air and will draw the foul. It said it was on the floor. So I think it's going to be, if it's on the floor, it means it's going to be taken out. Coach Morrow's hollering. He said, nope, my man got the ball up in the air. And Fisher said, nope, ain't going to go with us. So Guthrie will pick up the foul, and the ball will be out of bounds. And Whitaker, the Panthers' sixth man, is back in the game. Ball stolen by Robinette. Down to Bowers. Layup, no good. Missed a bunny. Offensive rebound there by Baker to keep it alive. Now to Robinette. Inside, Guthrie, double team. Looking, pivots, nice head fake, puts it up. No, it won't go. And a rebound by Jackson. My goodness. Trace is cold right now. They can't get a shot inside. Long three put up by the Ironman, no good. Long rebound comes down to the Panthers. Quick pass now over to Robinette. We're down to under 2 minutes left. Pass again to Guthrie. Over now to Whitaker. Sets, three-pointer, no. A little bit long. Another rebound goes to Jackson. David, I'm going to need oxygen at halftime the way this is going. Jenkins puts up the three. In and out, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Panthers. 12 rebounds in the game for them so far, 10 of them on the defensive side. 10 for Jackson, 9 on the defensive side. Bowers sees it open and goes right to the hoop with it for two. Good play there by the freshman, 19-15. We're down just a little over a minute left in the first half of play. Wolford, Jenkins, Simons, right side. Woodard around the perimeter. Wolford in the lane, having trouble. And the official said, nope, it was on the floor, and it's going to be on. Whitaker. That'll be his first foul. Again, is on the floor, so there'll be no free throw attempts. We got a quick substitution now for Miami Trace. Luke Armstrong is going to come in for Guthrie. So again, Armstrong for Guthrie. Bowers is out as well. So Baker came back in the game. Shot up, no good. In fact, it's a turnover. Quickly down court with it, and then it goes right back to Jackson, and a quick pass down court and a layup by Jenkins. 19-17, so both teams, Trace had the block, turned it over on a steal, and Jackson came down with the steal. Sowers with the ball. Woodford tries to go for the steal. Bounces behind his back. Passes it now over to Robinette. We're down to 6 seconds left. Now over to Whitaker. Over to Armstrong. Back to Whitaker. Now underneath the Baker, and we're going to have a foul or not? No. I'm waiting. I don't see nothing called, so that's going to end the first half of play. So, interesting second quarter to say the least. And our score at the half, it's Miami Trace 19, Jackson 17. Back in 2 minutes with our halftime show. Stay with us right here on WCHC.
As you plan your elective surgeries, remember that the best rehabilitation is right here locally at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy 7 days a week, our teams can get you back to enjoying life. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor, sister facilities with a family feel.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
Are you a new parent looking for support? Fayette County Public Health offers several programs to connect with new moms, dads, and babies to provide support for your parenting journey. Family Connects provides a nurse visit to support your family right after you come home with your new baby. The nurse can answer questions or address concerns you may have, and they can also connect you to any clinical or community support you need. If you would like regular support as you navigate your parenting journey and your child's developmental milestones, the Help Me Grow home visiting program may be a good fit. We also offer car seat checks, baby massages, and the WIC supplemental nutrition program. Call 740-335-5910 for more information. Together, we can build stronger and healthier families.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leo Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leo Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
It's now time for the Kirk's Furniture New Holland's halftime show, presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Now with new hours. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings till 7 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays till 4 p.m., and of course, closed on Sundays. Halftime here at Miami Trace at the Vermeer Heartland Gymnasium. And our score at the half, it is Miami Trace leading Jackson in the varsity game by a score of 19-17. It was 10-7 in favor of the Panthers at the end of the first period of play. They bumped the lead up to 14-7, and then Jackson went on an 8-0 run. Trace didn't help themselves with 5 turnovers in that second period. And before you knew it, it was 15-14 in favor of the Jackson team. But Bowers explodes for 5 points down the stretch, and that makes the score 19-17 at halftime. Individual scoring, Jackson has got only 2 players that have scored so far. Stephen Jenkins has 11 points, including 2 threes, and Brody Wolford has 6 points, including 2 for 3 from the free-throw line. Jackson has 4 turnovers. They've given up 4 points. They have 1 offensive rebound, 9 defensive rebounds for a total of 10. Meanwhile, for Miami Trace, it's a little bit more balanced. We have Gage Bowers with 8 points, 6 for Trey Robinette, 3 for Sky Sowers, 2 for Katie Whitaker, so 4 Panthers in the scoring column. Of course, the big surprise is Adam Guthrie has not scored yet. He was 0 for 2 from the free-throw line in the first period. He's trying to get the ball. He's trying to do something with it, but unfortunately it's not fallen. But he's doing the job on the boards. Trace has got 2 offensive rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds for a total of 12. They have committed 7 turnovers, but they have not given up any points yet to Jackson. Again, her score 19-17 in favor of the Panthers here at the half. Of course, tomorrow afternoon we will be posting the girls basketball tournament draw, probably after 5 or 6 o'clock on our Fayette 43160 Facebook page. Of course, David's got a link hooked up to FayetteCam.org. So if you're used to just following along on our Community Action webpage to pick up what's going on in sports, that's where you can go. And that will be, again, probably between 5 and 6 tomorrow afternoon. We'll post all that information on how the area teams have fared. Again, different format this year with the seeding, with the Max Prep computer rankings. Again, it's based on your winning percentage, your opponent's winning percentage, and your opponent's winning percentage. It's kind of along the line of the football playoffs, except they give points. This one is based on percentages. Miami Trace was number 1 in their division, 3 in the Southeast. I think there's 6 teams involved. Washington Courthouse is one of 12 teams. I think Jackson's like 6. Hillsboro and Courthouse is like 9th and 10th, something like that for the boys. So, we'll see how the boys tournament draw comes out next Sunday. Jackson returns to the court. Only other score we got right now is in the reserve final between Hillsboro and Greenfield. Last I saw, I think it was 39-22. Hillsboro reserves win. The varsity is underway. We'll try to post some scores on that one a little bit later on as well. Don't forget, there is girls basketball on the air tonight here at WCHC. Starts at reserve at 6 o'clock. It's only 2 quarters. So, again, keep that in mind. It will not be a full game. It's only going to be 2 quarters. And then the varsity game will be around 7. Dave and I will take there at approximately 6:45. And that's a look at your Kirk's Furniture halftime show, presented by our friends at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Second half, play-by-play coming up. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Second half, just about a minute or so away. Both teams finalizing their warm-ups as we prepare to go into the second half. 19-17 in favor of Miami Trace. Very, very low scoring first half between these two teams. Again, they played back on December the 13th. It was 54-47. Jackson with the win. Trace with the win. Again, it was 54-47. Miami Trace with the win in that contest. Guthrie had 18 points and 9 rebounds. Offensively, these teams got to pick it up a little bit. Jackson's averaging 55 points a game. And Miami Trace is averaging just about 48, 49, something along those lines. Both teams coming up. Again, Trace reserves won earlier today, 35-28. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Miami Trace is averaging 57 a game. Jackson's averaging 55 a game. So, David, 19-17 17, very low scoring first half. Seimertz with the ball, right to left, red uniforms, white trims. Panthers, course, white with gold trim. And shot put up, no good by Jackson. Missed. Another rebound for Mr. Guthrie. Inside, Baker, double team, shot up. Oh, they're going to call that an offensive foul. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, my.
They're going to say that Guthrie got the elbow out as he went up with the ball on the shot. That'll be also a turnover against Miami Trace. That's Adams' second foul. He's okay for right now, but you don't want him to see him pick that third up this quarter, Dave. So see if Jackson now do something after the turnover. Late. Top the key. Now over to Wolford. Wolford wants to drive against Sowers. Now flips it back over to Legg. Woodward. Over now to Legg. Reverse layup, good for two. His first points of the game. And the first 2 points off a turnover that was committed by Miami Trace. 19-19. Pass over to Bowers. Right wing stops. Sowers. Robinette. Baker. He had a big opening. Goes up with it. He'll draw the foul. He used a good body motion to head to the board with it. And we'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on Lake. So Lake with the second foul. So let's see if Gilly can get some points here for the Panthers. First one's up. It's good. Second one, good. Cashes in on both of them, and Trace has regained the lead at 21-19 with 6.5 minutes left here in the third. Again, girls basketball later tonight. Trace Courthouse, 6:40 right here at Miami Trace. Long three, put up, no good. Rebound by Bowers. Quickly passes it down to Baker. Baker stops, goes inside to Guthrie. Double team, flips it back to Bowers outside the circle. Now they go to Robinette. He launches a long three, no good. Burns rebounds, gets it over now to Bowers. Skip pass inside, low post to Burns. Back to Bowers, long three, no good. Couple Panther players crash the board, Baker and Guthrie, and it goes out of bounds. The Jackson fans were not happy with that one. They wanted over the back.
But they haven't been happy most of the game.
Yeah. Don't think they're going to get it. Seimertz with the ball. Now over to Brody Wolford. Seimertz stops, shot, good. So Seimertz will pick up his first bucket with about the 12-foot jumper over Guthrie's outreached hands. We're tied up at 21 apiece. Guthrie, high post, right side. Sowers, in and out, won't go. Baker, offensive rebound to Guthrie, who comes crashing down. And the official said the ball is tied up, but Trace will get to recover. Bowers. Skip pass now into Sowers around the perimeter. Back out front now to Robinette. Looks left, comes right. Passes it now over to Baker. Julian now back to Guthrie, right side. Guthrie lets him clear through, double team, puts it up. Off the glass, good for two. Little Oscar there for the Jackson player, a little fake Ferruzzi, huh? Guthrie made contact, but not that bad. So Guthrie picks up the bucket, 23-21. Woodard, excuse me. Now back to Seimertz. Woodward. They'll bring it all the way back out between the circles. Robinette's on him. Pass over to the right side. Layton now back over to Seimertz. Good defense. Man here for Trace. Seimertz now waves him off. Give and go, and ball's knocked out of bounds by Mr. Guthrie. Said, don't bring it in my house, buddy. So we're at 4:05 left here in the third. Jackson again with the ball out of bounds. Jenkins, long three, got it. That is his third three of the game. He leads with 14 overall. 14 of the 24 points. Pass, Guthrie, Sowers. He got a three. That's Sky's second three of the game. He's got 6 altogether, and it's 26-24. Panthers back up on top. Seimertz comes now to the right side. See if they're going to do a little give and go pick. Blake backs out of it. Now he's going to try it again. Going to try to pick off Ballers. Now he gets laid back around the perimeter. Now they come to Brody Wolford. He's going to try to go down the right side. He does a little punt move, and he'll draw the foul. I believe that's going to be on Robinette. That is his first foul. And with that, Jackson wants a timeout. We will take a 30 as well. Timeout on the court, 3:12 left in the third. Trace up, 26-24 with Jackson here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
The Reproductive Health and Wellness Clinic at Fayette County Public Health offers extended hours once a month. Clients will see a certified nurse practitioner who can prescribe birth control, perform gynecological exams, and test for sexually transmitted infections. To schedule or for more information, call Fayette County Public Health at 740-335-5910.
Back here at Miami Trace, 26-24, Panthers with the lead. Longest run for either team was that 8-0 run by Jackson back in the second quarter when they were down 14-7. Trace kept throwing the ball away. Jackson took the lead 15-14. Since then, it's been pretty much even. The rest of the second period, and now here in the third. Brody Wolford at the line. Junior with his first free throw attempt. It's good. He has 7 in the game. Give him 8. He's 4 out of 5, by the way, at the free throw line. Robinette spins, gets it for the Panthers off the glass. 28-26, Miami Trace. Under 3 minutes, third period. And a rare Saturday afternoon league game. Down the perimeter, laid for 3, no. And rebound comes down to Baker. Just give you an inside notice, if I think the boys it is, if they have a second round tournament game on the 22nd, it'll be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Trace stays the number 1 seed. We may be doing a game with them. Right there, Guthrie can't hold on to it. Gives it to Baker, and the ball slapped out of bounds. Coach Southward and Coach Ackley both coaching these kids. And now Ben wants a timeout. Let's just keep it here. It's only 30. Now next week, reminder, we'll not be broadcasting any games, though there are some home games for Trace. Our next broadcast will be next Friday night. It'll be the same Jackson Ironman, but they'll be at Washington Courthouse. Then the following week, on Tuesday the 11th, Minford comes to Miami Trace, and Minford, I think, is undefeated or has only lost one game. And then the 14th, Trace Courthouse boys, and the 15th, Hillsboro and Trace boys. And during that week, if there's any home girls tournament games, we'll be doing that as well. Dave says we're not busy enough, so we have had quite a busy week, though, with bowling this past week. Into Guthrie, little spin move, can't cash in on it. Gets it again, puts it up. No, again he misses it. Ball is falling on the floor. Bowers picks it up. Now to Baker, goes to Guthrie. Double team, triple team, and they're going to call that a jump ball again, and it goes to Jackson. You got to be kidding me. My goodness. Guthrie's getting mugged in there, and nothing's called. So Jack Carroll, number 11, is in for Jackson. I believe that's the first sub today by the Ironman. He's going to run the O for leg. Wolford with the ball. He'll bring it all the way back out now to Carroll. Down to under 2 minutes, 28-26. Sarmitz sees an opening, goes right to the hole with it, lays it up, no good, gets his own rebound, goes back out to Wolford. He puts up a three, no good, and Guthrie will get it. Got to be careful there, Adam. You don't want to be throwing the elbows around too much. And they're going to call that on Jackson Carroll on the rebound. Adams gets that ball. Sometimes he has a tendency of maybe throwing the elbows around. But, hey, you do what you got to do, right? Baker. Inside. Nice play. Pass to Robinette. Give an assist to Guthrie on that play. (30-26). Trace up by 4. Carroll comes to the right side. We're under a minute. Little give and go. Wolford's got it. He's going up against the tall timber. He makes it. It will count. Let's see if they're going to count it or not. It's going to be on Guthrie. They're going to say he pushed off. And it was on the floor, so they're not counting it. So Guthrie will pick up his third foul. And he's going to come out, and Whitaker comes in. And we said Guthrie's all right if he doesn't pick up his third foul in the third quarter. He got up to about 45 seconds left, so give him a breather, and he'll come back in the fourth. Woodward. Simon stops, pops, shot, no good. Rebound. Robinette falls down. Jackson picks it up. Shot put up, no good. Jackson gets another rebound. Carroll stops, puts up the three, no good. Another rebound, and again, Robinette is knocked down, and Wolford's going to be called for a foul. Wow. Jackson gets 2 offensive rebounds. Trace got 2 defensive rebounds out of that exchange. And it's still going to be Trace's ball. 30-26. Foul on Wolford. That's his third, by the way. Check it, make it his second. Team foul 3. Carroll on Bowers. Bowers spins, shot, pop, no good. Rebound, Jackson. Here they go, down court, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul into backcourt. It's going to be on Robinette. So Robinette will pick up his second foul. So it's 0.6 seconds left. Basically a toss and throw. Carroll, and it goes right through his hands, and that hits the quarter. Obviously, that was not the way Coach Coach Ackley drew that one up, to say the least. So we've got 3 in the books with 1 to go. Our score, it's Miami Trace 30, Jackson 26. Stay with us for fourth period play-by-play right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Facebook and YouTube channel.
Were you exposed to toxins or other hazards while serving our country? If so, please give the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission a call at 740-335-1610 to schedule an appointment. Let us assist you to get the benefits that you rightfully deserve.
All right, we're back here as we begin the fourth and final period of regulation. Trace up by 4. Bowers will bring it across the timeline. Sowers off the pick from Guthrie. Now give and go. Guthrie's got it. Low post. Spin, moves, rolls around the rim, won't go. Long rebound comes down to Jackson. Here comes the Ironman. Sarmitz passes it up. Three-pointer put up from the left side. No good by Woodard. And rebound by Trace. Bowers. And slipping is Whitaker. Picking it up will be Jackson on the turnover. And an easy 2 points there by Jackson. So Simon will pick up the 2 points off the turnover. And that makes it now 30-28. And Whitaker is looking at his ankle a little bit. So Baker come back in. Kind of fell a little bit. I thought maybe he just slipped on something, but he's holding the ankle. Another steal by Jackson. And coming down with a bumping foul will be Robinette, as Brody Woodford will be fouled on the side of the court in front of Jackson. It's going to be out of bounds. 10 turnovers now for Miami Trace, 4 for Jackson. Bounce pass underneath. Woodford goes up, and it's slapped out of bounds by Guthrie. So Jackson said, let's try it again. We're under 7 minutes left in the game, 30-28. Trace with the lead. Leading by half a game in the standings, and they're undefeated. Long three, got it! Jack Carroll's with the 3. And now it is 31-30. Jackson with the lead, and now the Ironman fans are on their feet getting pumped up. Baker inside, ball's knocked out of bounds, out of the hands of Guthrie off of Jackson. So the Ironmen will have to play defense as Bowers will get ready to take the ball out of bounds underneath the Panther bucket. Bauer looking. He's got to hurry up. And the ball's knocked loose. Guthrie picks it up, cuts to Baker. Nice little spin move and a charging foul. Foul number 2 on Baker. That was clearly a charge. That's a good call by the official. That's also a turnover. That's number 11 for the Panthers. Guthrie got him the ball breaking toward the bucket, and Baker went a little nuts and ran right into the man with a charge. Woodward with the ball. Woodford, with the ball. He's holding it. Looks like you're going to try to take Guthrie on one-on-one. Now he backs it up just a little bit. Brody with the ball. Looking for Jenkins, possibly in the corner. And now Trace going to try to trap a little bit. Carroll, Jenkins, deep in the corner. Try to double team. Wolford, and a blocking foul will be called on Trace. And let's see who that's going to be on. That's going to be on Guthrie, and that's his fourth foul.
It's on Robinette.
Yeah, Ackley's going to say, Coach Ackley's going to say, we got to call timeout. 5:43 left in the game, 31-30. Jackson leads Trace back in 30 here on WCHC. S&D Family Tires, located at 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse, remind you that you'll find top brand name tires right in their showroom. Steve and his staff can offer you a wide variety, including Bridgestone and Cooper. You'll find an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounting tires for $12, balancing tires for $12. They offer rotation, alignment, and so much more. Call for an appointment or stop by. Give them a call at 740-313-7425 or stop by 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse. Open daily 8 to 5, Saturdays 8 to noon. Jackson with the lead and with the ball after the timeout. Surprisingly, Guthrie is still in the game. He's got 4 fouls. Wolford, Carroll. Wolford starts to drive, flips it now back to Simons. Wolford goes right at Guthrie. Now to Simons. Skip pass over to Jenkins. It's been very, very quiet here in the second half after having 11 points in the first half. He's only got a 3 in the third. And coming right to the hoop with it. Shot up, no good. Missed by Jackson's Simer. Rebounded by Guthrie. Here comes the Panthers. 5 minutes left in the game. Bowers stops to Guthrie. Triple team. Wants to go in the paint. Puts up the shot. Got it. And he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3. That's the way you draw it up. And Guthrie will go to the line for the old-fashioned 3. Foul will be on Woodard. That is his first foul. Free throw's good. Adams only got 5 points, but boy, that was a big 3 right there. Again, he's playing with 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. And you got your 6th man for Trace. That's Whitaker, who's on the bench. So Coach Ackley going with a little bit smaller rotation number-wise. Starting to drive. Jenkins, ball's knocked loose, and they're going to say the ball is out of bounds. Trace is saying, no, it came off his head. They're not going to get it. It's fun just to glance up and look at these coaches, how they react to every call. The old guys got to have fun every once in a while, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Got to have to laugh at them a little bit.
Ben doesn't quite bounce around and dance as much as he used to
no,
when he coached the girls.
He's slowed down a little bit. Simons throws now into Wolford. Wolford's got Guthrie on him. Adams got to be careful in the paint. Simons, give and go, shot up. It's good, and he'll be fouled on the play by Bowers. So a give and go play beautifully to Wolford on the play, and he will have a chance now to go up to 10. And, they're going to say that's on Sowers, his second. Bowers was standing right there. I thought it was on him. So, Lady will come back in. And the only senior on the Ironman roster, Carroll comes out. And Wolford will make the 3 throw. He's got 11 now. So Jenkins with 14, Wolford with 11. Those are your double-figure scores. Comes Bowers. Stops. to Robinette. Inside. Guthrie. Double team. Garden direction. Now gets it to Baker. Now over to bad pass there. Bowers trying to make something happen. Jackson gets the loose ball and goes in for the layup. And that will be by Wooford. So another 2 points off turnovers. And now all of a sudden Jackson's up 36-33 with 3.5 minutes left. Bowers to Baker. Robinette, 3, hits the front of the rim. Guthrie goes crashing for the board. They say it's out on Trace. Coach Ackley now was going to be making a sub here. He's going to be bringing in Bryson Yeoman. Yeah, I'm going to say he's got to have to get Adam out of that game for just a little bit with 4 fouls. So they're going to definitely a little smaller lineup here. Here comes Jackson. Jenkins now to Carroll. Shot up, no good. Rebound by the Miami Trace Panthers. Now over to Robinette. Down the lane. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Jackson. Off the foot of Woodward, and it's going to go to Trace. Wow. Quickly. Yeoman back out. Guthrie back in. Carroll now back out for Jackson. Seimer back in for him. To Guthrie. Lade got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. Jackson fans wanted Guthrie to say that he touched the ball at last. But the official said, nah, baby, nah, or something like that. Sowers, 3. Oh, hits the rim, no good. Rebound by Jackson. I'm telling you, Trace, they cannot buy a 3 right now. Woodward with the ball. Lade. Guthrie goes for the steal. Got away with the push. Guthrie, one-on-one move, layup good, and it's going to be a blocking foul. A chance for the old-fashioned 3, and the Jackson fans are absolutely livid. Trace fans are celebrating. Just good body balance by Guthrie coming down there, laying it off the glass. Chance to tie it up. Good. Guthrie will tie it up, and all of a sudden he's got 6 of his 8 points in the fourth quarter. We got a full timeout. We'll take a 30 as well. Timeout on the court. It's knotted up at 36 apiece. Don't you dare go away because you're going to miss something. Here on WCHC, we're Washington Courthouse Communication.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
What do you call a three-pointer during a heat wave? It's the scoreboard stumper. You say a hot shot, you're right. That's pretty good. I like that. 36-36, 2:25 left in the game. Trace trying to hold on to their perfect record and go to 16-0 and get a Game and a half lead over Jackson. Jackson trying for the upset here. Simons standing there. Trace now will try to come out and do a trap. Jenkins, long lob in the corner. Carroll back out front. Trace now just trying again. Trap. The ball's knocked loose. And a steal. Good play. Robinette now over to Baker. Baker to Bowers. Almost has the ball stolen. We're down to 1:45 left in the game. Miami Trace, Jackson tied at 36 apiece. Baker with the reception. Now over to Robinette. Inside. Guthrie goes in, and he's fouled on the play. Coming over and committing the foul will be Charlie Woodward. Got him on the arm going up. So that will be his second foul. And Guthrie will go to the line. Shooting two. First one up. In and out. Won't go. Guthrie is two for 5 from the free throw line today. Very, very unusual. He does cash in on the second one, though. So that makes the score now 37-36. 1:25 left. And we'll just keep it here, Dave said. And since he is the executive producer, technician, and the boss, I will do what he says. Except let's take a break. No, I'm just teasing. A pretty exciting game, David.
Oh, yeah. I said before we took the last break, I'm feeling tired myself.
Yeah, I know.
Just watching it.
And we still got another game to go tonight. Yeah. Thank goodness we got about what, 3 hour, maybe 3 hour break between the games.
Something like that.
Give me time to get caught up on some stats, and maybe they'll let me have a hot dog and something to drink.
So I'll talk to Aaron, see if they can just leave. I'll talk to Aaron, see if we can just have the setup stay up here.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of us media people here. I don't think anybody's going to be leaving for the day, to be honest with you.
No, probably not.
It's the girls' game's the only game in town. Skip pass in the corner. Woodard back now to Simons. Now they go to Woodford. Got to be careful. Shot up, no good. And a rebound by Guthrie, and he'll be fouled on as he comes down with it. So the foul will be called on Brody. Woodford is third. And it looks like Whitaker, well, he's come back into game. Remember, looked like he had something wrong with his ankle, but he's bouncing around now. Long pass down to Bowers. He'll slow her up, 37-36, Miami Trace by 1. We now have exactly 1 minute left in the game. Double team. Now over to Guthrie. Quick pass. And Coach Ackley now content to spread it out a little bit. And we have a whistle, and we're going to have a foul out front. That's going to be on Carroll, his second. Team foul number 5, and so Trey Robinette will go to the line. Trey with 10 points today. First one's good. Jackson wants a timeout. Again, we'll just keep it here. So a 2-point lead by Miami Trace. They get one more free throw. Now, if you're Jackson, you got to wonder, will you try to go 2 for 1? Come down, try to get 2 points. If nothing else, try to maybe force that 5th foul on Guthrie inside. We'll have to wait and see. If you don't it, but you make the bucket, come back, foul Trace again, force them to have to shoot some free throws. That's inside look by Coach Young.
We had a question from YouTube about how much time's left on the clock, and, well, we'll tell you right after the timeout's over.
Yeah. It's around, 35, 38, something like that. they go right into the timeout clock, so I didn't glance up when I should have. So 38-36. Trey Robinette goes to the line.
47.4 seconds.
Oh, they
left.
got forever here, David. 47 seconds, my goodness. That would be like eternity for these kids.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you one thing, these guys are going to be wiped out after they get through this game tonight. 2 games in less than 18 hours. Both of them played hard last night. Trey with the shot, and he misses it. Guthrie gets the rebound, and he's got his 5th foul. The official said from the far side, he said Guthrie picked up number 5. Guthrie is done with 46.8 seconds. He was going after a rebound off the missed 3 throw by Robinette. And so Guthrie, one official said, you reached over, son. 4th, I got him for 5. All right, well, that was a luck for Trace then. Because I had him with 5 fouls, David, for some reason, but it's only his 4th. Baker will come out, and Whitaker comes in. So Guthrie, by the skin of his teeth, doesn't foul out. Now Jackson calls a timeout as Woodford makes 1 of 2, and we're going to take a break here. Timeout on the court. 46.8 seconds, 38-37. Miami Trace back in 30 here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication.
At the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission, we do solemnly swear to proudly support all veterans of all branches across all generations. Please contact us today to learn more. 740-335-1610.
All right, we're back here with a Miami Trace 1-point lead with 38-37 with about 40-some seconds left. Jackson makes 1 out of 2 on the 3-throw line by Wolford. He's 6 for 8 today. He's got 12 points. Check it, he's got 11 points. Trace, full court pressure, and a foul. A pushing foul on the full court press. Sowers will be fouled, and it's going to be on Woodard, his 3rd. So the officials are getting some interesting calls down the stretch. And on both.
I say the whole game, really.
Yeah. So Sowers will be at the line, shooting 2. First one good. 7 points now for Sky. Whitaker back out. Baker back in. Guthrie, Robinette, Sowers, Baker, Bowers. Second one goes. 8 points now for Sowers. Jackson down by 3. Trace trying to hold on, get win number 16 in a row. Give and go off the glass, good for 2 by Wolford, and another timeout. We're going to keep it right here. So Wolford will pick up 8, 10, 11, 13 points now for him.
Back into the game for the Miami Trace, number 21, Cade Whitaker.
So after the game, the Epifano McDonald's star of the game. This may come down to a last-second shot. He may end up being the star of the game, David. Several young people are having a pretty good game here for the Panthers. Look over to our far left, see Coach Shannon Bartriff and Coach Seth Leach from Courthouse. They're here today scouting both of these teams because they still have a meeting with both of them. Former Panther head coach for the boys, Rob Pitzer, in attendance as well. I think I saw the coach from Leesburg Fairfield here too. They've got, I think they got Miami Trace next week. So some of these coaches taking advantage of a Saturday afternoon boys basketball game. Guthrie's got to be careful. Throw into Whitaker, and their foul in the backcourt. It's going to be on Jenkins. That's hard to believe. That's only his first foul.
Fouls on number 2, Steven Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that will be his first foul.
Kate Whitaker at the line for the Panthers.
So he's got 14. Wolford's got 13. There's 27 of your 39 points for Jackson. Miami Trace at the line will be Whitaker. First one up, no. Robinette's got 11. Guthrie's got 9. Bowers has got 8. Second one does go. And Miami Trace is going to call their last timeout. Keep it here, Dave. Okay. So 26.4 seconds left. Said this was going to go down to the wire, and I don't think anybody can say, you fibbed, young, you fibbed. Yeah. So 41-39, Miami Trace with the lead. I believe both teams are out of timeouts, but both teams are in the bonus situation right now, which means if they go to the line, they both can shoot 2 free throws. Again, girls basketball action tonight. Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace. Again, the reserve game is only 2 quarters. It starts at 6. Dave and I will be back here to do the varsity game about 6:45. Then we're off until the next Friday night when Jackson will be at Washington Courthouse. And then the following week, we have Minford and Trace on Tuesday, the 11th. Then Courthouse and Trace on Friday, the 14th. And then Hillsborough and Trace on the 15th. Plus, we still have some girls basketball coming up. And tournament play if there's any home games. We'll know that tomorrow after the draw. So here comes Jackson down by 2 points with under 25 seconds left. Throw to Wolford, almost threw it over his head. Seimer beats his man, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. I think he more slipped than anything else, but he got the contact made. Salyers will pick up his 3rd foul, and Ryan Seimertz will go to the line.
Leaves us at 13.2 seconds remaining.
He's got 4 tonight, make it 5. He can tie it up here. Second one's up, good. And we are knotted up at 41 apiece. 13.2 seconds left. Are we looking at OT here? Bowers. Shake and bake. Shot up. Got it to go in. And Jackson shot, and it's it. The ball game is over. Gage Bowers with his 2nd game-winning shot. He was 10 for 10 from the free-throw line against Washington Courthouse earlier that won it against the Blue Lions in town. And with less than 5 seconds left, he brought the ball all the way down court, spinned in the paint, lays it off the glass. It drops in, and Miami Trace stays undefeated with a final score of 43-41 over Jackson, and now goes to 7-0 in the league. Don't go away. We've got post-game interviews. We've got the Epifano star of the game and so much more. So stay with us. You're listening to High School Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
The Fayette County Veterans Service Commission offers services ranging from claim submission, emergency financial support, memorial affairs, and transportation to and from VA doctor's appointments. We're here to help. Call us at 740-335-1610 to see how we can best service you.
Every journey is unique. Right now, students living in 36 Southwest Ohio school districts can explore over 30 hands-on programs offered across 4 Great Oaks campuses, including Laurel Oaks and Wilmington. These extraordinary opportunities for high school juniors and seniors are tuition-free and feature state-of-the-art labs designed to prepare students for whatever comes next. Pursue your passions, play to your strengths, discover your greatness. Great Oaks. Visit greatoaks.com.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
You have the power to protect your children against serious diseases like measles, cancer caused by HPV, and whooping cough. Vaccines work with your child's natural defenses to help them safely develop protection from diseases. Fayette County Public Health is offering childhood immunizations by appointment. Late appointments are available. For more information or to schedule, call 740-335-5910.
You couldn't drawn it up any better. Tied ball game, and a freshman doesn't play like a freshman. Gage Bowers came down court, and I think if you're Jackson, you're probably in the back of your mind thinking they're going to dump it off to Guthrie. But instead, he goes right with it in the paint. A little 8-footer hits the front of the rim. It looked like it was going to come back out, and it dropped in. And there was like 0.8 seconds left, and Jackson couldn't get the last shot off. And Miami Trace is victorious 43-41. That now puts the Panthers at undefeated, 7-0 in the league, 17-0 overall. Jackson will drop now to 6-2, 12-4 overall. Wow. I'm tired. I know you got to be wiped out because you do about 3-4 jobs. But if you wanted to see a good game, folks, you might want to go back and watch this one again. This was worth it, to say the least. 43-41. Let me run down unofficial stats. We'll try to see if we have some post-game activities for you. First of all, for Jackson tonight, leading the way was Stephen Jenkins. He had 13 points, including 3 threes. He had 11 by the halftime. Meanwhile, Bodie Wilford had 12 points. He was 5 for 7 free throw line. Points for Ryan Seimertz. 3 points for Jack Carroll. 3 points for Charles Woodward. And 2 for Garrett Legg. Meanwhile, Miami Trace as varsity assistant Ryan Southward heading our way. 11 points tonight for Trey Robinette, 10 for Gage Bowers, 9 for Adam Guthrie, 8 for Sky Sowers. And also for Cade Whitaker had 3 points, and then it was Baker with 2. Unofficially, I had Miami Trace with 12 turnovers, a total of 22 rebounds, only 4 offensive, and they scored 4 points off turnovers. I had Jackson scoring 9 points. I always like to say if you win the points off turnovers, you win in 90% of the time. This time I lied. But that's okay, because the main thing is you got the win, and that counts. Brian Southwood with us right now. I'm tired, and I still got a girls' game tonight, buddy. I'll tell you, you guys wore us out.
I wore out myself. That's the closest one we've had all year.
Yeah, I go say you've had an interesting contest with the game tied, 13 seconds left. I think you guys were out of timeout, so it's basically, if this thing doesn't work, we're going to have to go to OT. You brought the ball down.
We had one left.
Oh, did you have one? Okay.
Left.
Didn't call it. Was the play Bowers all the way? Was it a dump off to?
Well, it was our 4-high play where Adam Guthrie comes up and sets the high screen. Then the opposite guy is supposed to come up. Guthrie goes down. We're supposed to do that, but it just come out as the way it was, and we didn't draw that one up. But it was just, that's one thing about these kids. They always find a way to come back and win one for us.
How scrappy is this team?
They can be scrappy at times.
Yeah.
But they could be more scrappier. When we get in foul trouble, it kind of goes away a little bit. But other than that, we only played our mixer a little bit tonight. I know we wanted to play a little bit more.
Yeah.
But with foul trouble and what the game was on the line, we really couldn't do it with their shooters.
When you look at a game like this, you guys just turned around and played last night, though you had a little bit more of a margin of victory. That might have helped a little bit. But how was kids fatigued? Or could you really tell it?
I don't think so, because technically both teams played last night. They were at home versus Hillsborough, and I think it was a pretty good big win, so they had plenty of rest. And we were at Greenfield, and we won pretty good. We had our guys resting in the fourth quarter, but just comes down to being mentally prepared. That's all it is.
Uh-huh.
You just got to be locked in every second of the game. Don't matter if you're on the floor or if you're on the bench. You just got to be mentally locked down.
Well, it's a big one. You still got league games with Hillsborough.
We got Hillsborough twice, and we got Courthouse.
Courthouse yet.
We got Hillsborough there, and we got Hillsborough and Courthouse here in our house.
Now, also, you look at your non-conference schedules. You got their tough Minford teams coming in. That'll be our next broadcast on February the 11th.
And we got Hilliard-Davidson next Saturday.
Yeah, so
they're in here.
I mean, the schedule's not going to get any easier.
No, it's just that's what we told the guys. The first 2 months we played 11 games, and now the next 2.5 weeks we're going to have to play another 11 games. And,
wow.
and the schedule just gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
Especially when you got the Hilliard-Davidson in Saturday and you come right back Tuesday and you got Minford.
Right.
So we just got to lock down, be ready to go. We should be a lot better. We're going to get back into school. Being off of school kind of hurts these guys a little bit.
Yeah.
Once we get back in the swing of things, everything should get back to normal, and hopefully we'll be back to where we were at.
Which question is, what's normal?
How we were playing 6 or 7 games ago.
Yeah. Win by good margins and
yes.
a little bit smoother and things
yes.
like that. All right, well, we'll let you guys enjoy it. You well deserve. Take the rest of the day off and kind of take a good sigh of relief and enjoy the festivities and maybe root the girls on tonight and see how they do. And
yeah.
We'll be back here again against Minford, then your game with Courthouse and against Hillsborough. So we got 3 of them coming up in the near future.
All right.
Again, congratulations with a big win tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it, buddy.
everything you do.
All righty. Ryan Southward, the varsity assistant coach for Miami Trace, joined us here on our post-game program. Again, a 43-41 win by Miami Trace. Again, they go to 17-0. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll announce our Epifano McDonald's star of the game right after this. All right, we're back here at Miami Trace, and Dave and I talked about it, and we had several kids that just did well. But let's be honest with you, you got to give it to Gage Bowers. He's the guy that hit the winning shot, 43-41. So second time now, Gage has won the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game. So congratulations to him. He'll be honored in the month of March, along with the other stars of the games we picked from basketball and bowling. Girls basketball coming up in a couple hours. It will be, of course, the Washington Courthouse Lady Lions coming into town, or coming out to the county, and they'll be taking on the Miami Trace Panthers. So we hope you join us. It's close to 3 o'clock now, so we'll be on the air in about 6:45 or so. While that's going on, we're going to take a much-needed break here, catch our breath, kind of enjoy this one just a little bit, okay? And we'll be back at 6:45. We hope you join us then. Again, final score, Miami Trace, almost last-second shot by Gage Bowers, and the team goes to 17-0 with a 43-41 win over Jackson. Until 6:45 tonight, for Dave Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Good afternoon, everyone.